in the background.
Lil Hand is going to be making blueberry muffins.
I am going to be making blueberry muffins.
So if you're into that, check her out. She's a friendly
Blueberries.
person. She's great. I can't speak highly enough of my wife, so yeah.
It's what you better do.
My stay. I hope everyone enjoyed their stay tonight. I always have a great time streaming. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back sometime tomorrow. I'll announce in the Discord what I'm doing as soon as I know. So here's the Discord link. I might even start streaming tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
But anyway, there's the Discord if you guys want to join. If anyone's interested in that. Yeah, take care, Manuel.
I am making blueberry muffins today.
See you later to Only and Ryan. Let me throw up my stream in.
And my cups.
There you go. Thank you all for being here. Have a good one.
Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait a little bit. Microwaving some butter.
So if you don't want to stick around for the raid, no worries. I very well might. We'll see. I haven't decided what I want to stream tomorrow. I might do a stream where I do multiple things. I might start with junking. I might do celeste. I might do versus. We'll see.
All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Are you gonna come hang out with me?
There we go. I can start the raid now.
And
I wasn't able to see the raid. I wasn't able to see the stream before. And also, thank you again for the incredible support tonight. Thank you especially to Ryan. Thank you to Epsier and Maddie and Prof Nyan and all the subguests.
always good to have.
Thank you all so much. I still don't know what to say about it, but thank you all. Very, very, very kind. So much support. Right. Yeah, see you later, Ryan. I'll see you guys in the other stream. I'm going to send you guys over to Dr. Lloyd. Have a good one.
Hey, you made it! Yo, everybody! I could hear Newt in the background saying goodbye to you guys for quite some time. Hey, the only one. Nice to have you here. I'm Newt's wife. I'm Dr. Lilhan. I'm trying to prepare for the Great Canadian Bake Show, so I'm just trying to bake something like twice a week. But since Newt was doing so good on his stream, I wanted to start a little bit later than I normally would. So I'm just going to make some blueberry muffins tonight. Nothing super fancy. But there is this new technique I learned on how to keep your blueberries from falling to the bottom. So I want to try that out and see if it works. So it's not going to be the fanciest of streams, but it'll be kind of fun if you want to hang out. And I can make Newt hang out too. He usually does. Just chill time, baking some stuff. Muffins are delicious, and I think they're a proper food. So I'm just adding a whole bunch of baking powder to my flour. Here is Newt.
There's no way I would continue to wear the hat stack for the entire Dr. Lilhan stream. That'd be nuts.
I think you should.
Hey guys.
Oh, how you guys doing? Anyone doing anything exciting?
You're doing something exciting. You're making blueberry muffins.
Do you like blueberry muffins?
Heck yeah, I do.
What's your favorite type of blueberry muffins?
Wait, what do you mean there's types of blueberry muffins?
Well, do you like the big ones? Like the little blueberry muffins?
I like it when they're like crispy, crunchy.
Crispy, crunchy blueberry muffins.
You know, like the top is like this texture where it's like
That's streusel, and that's why I'm making you a streusel topped.
a streusel top.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're not. That's not actually the most common. I'm just making it for you because I know you like it.
It's more ridiculous when you're not sitting down playing. True. Yeah, I should probably take it off.
He just wears hats like this. I tell him to stop.
Or do I go to sleep with it?
Yes.
Who knows?
You would get too warm.
I probably would.
Ridiculous. Indeed.
Ridiculous.
Newt's a ridiculous soul. So how did Celeste go, guys? I only saw a little bit of it. Oh, he's groaning. I don't think it went well.
Well, we did our first prediction on whether or not I would get under a certain time in a Celeste run.
How did that? Oh,
and
yeah.
I had like legitimately like the worst run of all time, and I just totally hosed the believers. It was
I believed in you. I ran over and I predicted.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I only have 108,000 points now.
Oh no, only 108,000 points.
I don't know I'll ever recover.
You'll never financially recover
I'll
from
never
this.
financially recover from you. Failing.
Well, some doubters are very rich right now.
Who would doubt Newt? Only someone cruel. I'm just making... So I made some buttermilk. And since I didn't own any buttermilk, I just made some by combining vinegar with regular milk. It's just buttermilk. Buttermilk, but cheating. So I'm mixing all of my dry ingredients, and then I'm mixing all of my not dry ingredients. Some might call them liquids. Me, I call them treasures. Yeah. I should have done a bigger bowl. CRB is making fun of bilingual people. Is he? It's not very friendly. It's probably because CRB speaks 7 languages. He's a god tier gamer and a god tier linguist. So you can do vinegar in your milk to make it buttermilk. I recommend a bigger bowl, but this works. CRB says no. Oof, okay. Then I just have to add some vanilla. This is a super easy recipe, and I think anyone can do it. Good evening, Button Mash. How are you doing? It is finally Friday. I actually left work early because it was so sunny and nice. And then well, actually, okay, so I got invited by a bunch of people at my work to go night skiing. And they wanted me to go up to one of the nearby mountains and go skiing with them. But I've never gone skiing before, and I knew Newt was going to be streaming with you guys, so I didn't want to go night skiing myself. So they've invited me to go night skiing next Friday, and then I got invited by other people to go skiing next Saturday.
You should go.
I should go, but I'm afraid of breaking my legs.
Don't break your legs. Pro tip, don't break your legs when you do it.
Don't break my legs. Hey, Amiable Charizard. You can use raspberries. I have a new method I'm going to try this time for keeping my berries from going to the bottom of the pan. And it is brilliant. It's actually like stupidly simple, but I want to see if it works. So, it's a super easy recipe. I put it on my Twitter. Go skiing on a bunny slope. I will try a bunny slope, but the bunny slopes here are like not real bunny slopes. Like they think you've been skiing since you were like 5 years old. It's not very fair. And this is my melted butter that is going in that I have weighed out. So you can make any muffin mix you want. And it's that easy to make a muffin mix. Oh, except I forgot my salt. Muffin mixes are super easy. And the trick is just to add things to them to make them actually taste good. Ooh, screech. I am afraid to go skiing. They invited me ice skating, I'd go, but they invited me skiing. Although then they said that I could go tubing if I wanted, so I'll consider it. Blueberries, you should make this this recipe button. It's super easy. I'm 11 minutes in. 3 of those were waiting for Newt to say goodbye to his stream, and I already have the batter done. So I preheated my oven. All right, this new exciting technique for berry muffins that I'm gonna try is you add a tiny bit of the batter without berries onto the bottom of your pan, and then you mix the berries into the remainder part of the dough, and you might have to do a few less berries, but then the berries can only sink as far as the batter that they're mixed in. So you never end up with berries on the very bottom of your muffins. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to see how that goes. All right, so here is my muffin batter. I actually think I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon to this. That's chili powder. Okay, so all of my spices are in these little jars without labels, and I have no idea what anything is, and they all smell like cumin at this point. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of cinnamon, because I like cinnamon in my muffins. All right. So I'm also going to make a streusel top for these because that's what Newt likes. A streusel top is just brown sugar, flour, and cinnamon and melted butter. Cumin spice blueberry muffin. It might actually be good. It might actually be good. Cumin is just so strong that when you leave your spices all next to each other, it slowly makes everything smell like it. All right, so here are my beautiful muffin pans. We are speed running blueberry muffins today, guys. So I got these. They're like slightly more, I don't know, they're like $1 more, but they're so pretty. Plus I'll be able to hold the streusel really well in the top. So I'm going to put a small amount at the bottom of each, and this is going to be kind of my like no blueberry layer. We'll see how it works. This is like my defense against the blueberries falling to the bottom. I don't know why I'm speedrunning this. I just feel like I need to speedrun blueberry muffins after all the speedrunning Celeste talk. I could do this faster. But if you're making them, you don't have to speedrun. There's no need. I lost a frame. Oh no. I'm speedrunning, CRB. They'll never accept. Like, what mods do you even send this to? They're gonna think I've been cheating. All right. So now I have made my little barrier against the blueberries. I'm gonna try spreading it out on the bottom to try and I mean, really, it's just like the thick dough is, just so that the blueberries don't all get to the bottom and sag. So I've been trying to read online, like, the best way to make your fruit stay. And I know there's all these, like, rumors, like, oh, coat them in, cornstarch, or coat your berries in flour and they won't fall through. Which didn't make a lot of sense to me. So then I read, a couple, like, test kitchen. And there was one where they did an experiment with different coating methods and different batters and testing to see, like, what actually kept the berries from falling. And yeah, the flour coating did absolutely nothing. Oh no, unoptimal muffin split. Oh, man. This is just the worst timing. Just the worst split. You know, you get a bad RNG on your muffin split, and I mean, what you gonna do, right? Anyway, so I'm making a defensive layer against blueberry encroachment. And then I'm taking my blueberries, which are pre-washed. I actually have an extra like 20 grams of blueberries in here. But we like berries. They're good. They're very delicious. So now I'm going to mix these in. And then I will add them to the cups. And they should not fall through, because they will just kind of disperse randomly in the batter as it cooks. Yeah, my store was having a buy one get one free on blueberries, so I got a whole bunch of them. This is I made the blueberry rolls on Sunday, and now I'm making blueberry muffins with the remainders. I actually really like blueberries. I also like to make blueberry overnight oats. Those are quite good. Typically, I like the really tart blueberries. I don't like the sweet ones. All right. So I'm just trying to fold this so that the blueberries don't pop. All right. Whew. And blueberry time. So doing one big scoop each. I'm trying to make these really big because I have big holders for my muffins. So in my muffin speed run, big muffins are easier. And I guess I'm kind of speed running muffins because when I was doing the Great British Bake Show style practice, I took like half an hour longer than I wanted to. So I'm trying to do recipes fast but good. You do a simple meal smoothie with blueberries, almond butter, and oat milk. That does sound tasty. I've never gotten into smoothies. They make my stomach feel full, but they don't make my soul feel full, if that makes any sense at all. Like, I still feel like I haven't had breakfast, even though I'm physically full. They've never been that satisfying to me. Ah, perfect amount of batter. All right. You know what I'm talking about, Button. My soul was not satisfied by the smoothie. It wanted chocolate. And we're good. On the muffins. So now I have to put streusel on top. Just want to eat everything. Yes. I wish I could enjoy smoothies, but yeah. I just tend to, like, I'll get the smoothie, and then since I'm not, like, satisfied with the smoothie, I'll just end up eating way more than if I had just eaten, like, toast and eggs or something. Alright. So, we've got our beautiful muffins. I'm going to put streusel on top. Alright, streusel. And we are speed running. Yeah, exactly. One smoothie, 10 billion potatoes. Oh, yeah, these were also buy one, get one free at the store today, and I love salt and vinegar. There was buy one, get one free of my favorite type of salt and vinegar, which is the Old Dutch flavor, which is a Canadian brand. I don't think they're anywhere else. Oh, and they're so good, but they were sold out because they're the best, so obviously everyone else got there before me. The only flavor they had left was all dressed. Which, if you're not in Canada, all dressed is this like, it's like ranch flavored ketchup? I don't know how to describe it. It's a very strange flavor. It's kind of like barbecue sauce, kind of like ketchup, kind of like, yeah, that's, I don't know. All right, I'm also gonna add in a little bit of my home ground cardamom. Yeah, I mean, all dressed is something it's worth trying. That I don't know that I'd do more than try it though. So I'm just adding some cardamom because I think it'll make the smell better. All right. So now I need to melt some butter. I'm also going to add some oats. Oh. So I just add oats because I like crunch on top of my streusel. I'm not really doing a set amount. You have fun chip flavors. Lattice cut with rosemary and sea salt. Yeah, that does sound good. I like to get those on like the more Triscuity thick cut cracker chips. This should be good. So I am winging this streusel, but it's mostly, it is mostly oats. I need butter. So a streusel is mostly oats with a little flour, sugar, and spices. And you can mix and match, do whatever you're feeling into at the time. I only need about 2 teaspoons of butter, but I don't mind extra butter. I'm just gonna melt it because that'll make it nice and easy. I feel like I can sense Paul Hollywood saying, "Oh, aren't you a little short on time?" So, you know, how fast can you really make a muffin? Okay, I need something to mix this with. Okay. Butter. It does make everything more delicious. So this topping, I really just want to go on top, and it's going to add a little bit of crunch. So like when you buy those store-bought muffins and they've got the little bit of crunch on top, that's streusel. And it is delicious. So you can stick it on top of your coffee cakes, you can stick it on top of your pie. Instead of a lattice on top of a berry pie, you can do streusel. It's actually really good on like a blackberry raspberry pie. Just a butter, oats, cinnamon, some flour, and it's a streusel. And it's delicious. I might have gone overboard with the butter, so I might need to stick a little bit more oats in here for how many muffins I have. Oh. Okay, and I'm going to be baking it at 425 for the first 5 minutes, and then I'm going to lower my oven down to 375, and I'm going to bake it for 15 minutes. There we go, that's looking better. So I just kind of want the consistency where it kind of crumbles and falls apart. This is just for some extra flavor and fun on top. Nothing too fancy. It does make your muffins look more professional, since I feel like a lot of people kind of look down on muffins. So let's just kind of sprinkle our streusel wildly. Wildly about. Whew. Yeah, the coffee machine at work broke down, and then they overcompensated, and I am very well caffeinated the last few days. Still not enough to make up for the coffee machine being down. There we go. Let's just gonna mix some of this a little better. This is just gonna give it a nice pretty topping as it bakes. Kind of like on a cream puff, that little crackle. Kind of like that. Just not quite the same. All right. And this is gonna go in the oven for 5 minutes. Then I will lower the temperature and we'll see how they go. Let's see, 5 minutes into the oven. Hopefully that'll be okay. All right, so at 9:58, I'm gonna switch them over. How's everybody doing? My speed run. All right, so 25 minutes to get muffins in the oven. Not bad, not bad. So after these are baked for 5 minutes, I turn it down and I just bake them for another 15 minutes. Hopefully, I think the rack on top might be a little close. I'm hoping it doesn't get in the way when they rise. I guess we'll see. It's gonna be a risk, I guess, I'm taking. Okay, you've convinced me. I will take out that top rack. All right. All right, no stepping on the 425-degree rack. So, that is a blueberry muffin speed run. Let's see. I have them in here. Hey Newt, you almost missed it. I just finished the speed run. If you want to come hang out.
The speed run.
I just speed ran some blueberry muffins.
Nice.
They're in the oven, and then at 58, I will turn it down. Can you do this with banana and chocolate chips? Yes, you definitely can. So if you get a blueberry muffin recipe that uses oil or Greek yogurt or sour cream in it, then you can just, you're still mixing the batter.
Oh no.
No, you're losing the speed run.
Hurry.
So if you want to just do a quick, easy recipe with bananas and chocolate chips, find a muffin recipe, any muffin recipe that you want. And if they use oil, in this case I use melted butter, you can replace that with banana. You can replace it with banana or pumpkin. You can add a little oil extra if it looks like the texture's wrong. But pretty much any Greek yogurt replace it with banana, no problem. If there's sour cream, replace it with banana or pumpkin puree, and you can just go from there, and it shouldn't mess up your ratio of liquids. Because that's what you're worried about with recipes when you switch things. Screwing up that ratio. So you don't want to like replace milk or something. I mean, you could replace milk with cashew milk. Amiable Charizard, you can use some different, you don't have to use milk, you can use coconut milk if you want. Master of Splits, I see you're a speedrunner. Speedrunning some muffins here. If you want an equal amount of blueberries in each muffins, you don't care how much it takes, but an equal amount in each muffin. Yes, Charizard. You have to do your muffin split correctly. I didn't do my. I tried. I think they're gonna be nice and evenly put in there. Yeah, if you want. Oh, so you can. If you have a specialty store, you can go to your specialty store and get this. Focus camera. Banana Bakery Emulsion. So this is a banana extract. You can make it yourself too. Oh, I remember the movie Casino, sort of. Almond milk and veggie oil and apple. That sounds good, Charizard. I think that'll be good. Yeah. So you can actually make your own banana extract button. You can mash up your bananas. Don't mash your button. I mean, that's why my words were confused. Okay. Button mash beauty, mash the bananas. Yes. And then once you mash your bananas, cook them down on the stove. And what was it? You can put some apple cider vinegar in it. Do you remember?
Looking like I know.
But you
yes, for sure.
Yes, you can cook down your mashed banana with some acid. So with some vinegar. Mm-hmm. Either apple cider vinegar or regular vinegar, and you cook that down on your stove, and you'll get like a really strong banana flavor, and kind of make your own that way. And then you can just add that, and you don't have to add quite as much to get your stuff banana-y. Because that banana extract I get is better than regular. Because if you just go to probably like Safeway or something, it's going to be a banana flavor that's just like, it's got like a nasty aftertaste because it's not a real banana. But you can make it yourself. And you can also use avocado if you want. So I like to use avocado in my muffins. So I'll get a recipe that calls for oil or that calls for pumpkin or banana, and I will replace half of it with avocado when my avocado is getting too ripe. I actually think I have a really good recipe for a dark chocolate avocado banana bread. And you just smash up your avocado, and then you make your banana bread the way you normally do, but you need less oil. And it goes really well with chocolate. But like the bread is super dense, so it's kind of hard to know when to stop baking it. Mm-hmm. But it's very chocolatey, very good. Do you remember the movie Casino?
I don't know.
Master Splits remembers.
I haven't seen it.
Have they been watching you play Celeste Splits?
No, I don't recognize Master Splits from my stream.
I just thought Master Splits would be a Celeste speedrunner.
Yeah, Master Splits. I'm.
Oh, you're not in frame. There you go.
I'm Lil Hand's husband, and I rated her, and I was speedrunning, so I think she assumed.
I did. I should not have assumed. Yeah, avocado and cocoa powder does not taste like a chocolate pudding. They lied. If you win, you win. If you lose, you still win.
It tasted like avocado with chocolate. That sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds disgusting. You can, yeah, and someone told me that you could put chia seeds with coconut milk and chocolate and it would taste like chocolate pudding. They also lied. They're all a bunch of liars.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Sounds like it could be good. But it also sounds like it could be also sounds like it could
It
be
just
gross.
tastes weird. Like if you're gonna, it just doesn't taste right. It's just not right, man.
Yeah, no, I know. It sounds kind of weird.
You got your batter in the oven yet, Charizard? Is your helper not helping? I think these are gonna be really good, even though I'm speed running them. Anyone can make muffins. Let's see. Chia seed pudding, yeah, cocoa powder, but you need a sweetener. Yeah, maple syrup, cocoa powder, chia seed, coconut milk. It's just like, I don't know, something about chia seeds bothers me. Like their texture, it's almost gelatiny. You got this, Charizard.
Snail running.
Are you gonna do the little, the base layer so that your berries don't go to the bottom? I think she will. I see. What do you call that? Safety Pete? Safety Steve?
You have Psycho Pete and you have Consistency Carlos.
Not Safety Steve.
Not Safety Steve. Although, honestly, Safety Steve sounds like a pretty good one.
Okay.
Yep. Completionist Carlos.
Yeah. I wasn't planning to speed run, but then it's kind of late and I wanted to get these muffins done. And also I feel like everything in the Great Canadian Bake Show is on speed run mode where everyone's like panicking around to do like 6 dishes at once, so I'm trying.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I didn't have any buttermilk, so I just left my vinegar in my regular milk for a while. This is my book of baking. It matches my outfit today. Very gold and rose gold themed. With sweatpants. It is shiny. What should I make on Sunday? On Sunday, I'm going to do probably more. I've decided I need to do more savory things because that's what Newt likes, and I haven't really baked a lot of savory stuff, and there's always a few savory challenges in the Great British Bake Show. So
make meat pies.
I could make you meat pies, like little tiny hand ones, or you want like a big tortilla?
Yes.
Empanadas, meat pies, big pie.
Why not?
Meat.
Why not everything?
All the meat pies? Classic British meat pies?
British meat pies.
British meat pies.
I don't know. I just thought meat pie and I said it. I didn't have anything in mind really.
You gotta have ideas when you say these things.
Yeah, I didn't have any ideas.
There's that one season where they made like fish pies, and then they made like the weird like super deep dish traditional pies. Oh yeah, Yorkshire pudding is a savory, and I've never made it, and that is usually on the competition. Could make you a savory Yorkshire pudding.
You'll have to practice Yorkshire pudding then.
I will. I mean, they look pretty complicated actually. So that's definitely a good one.
Yeah, I definitely know what that is.
It's like a puff pastry, but it's different. And it's filled inside with like, I don't know, whatever you want. I don't know what traditionally is. I could make a traditional one.
Okay.
And go from there.
Well, whatever you feel like you want to make, whatever's good practice, go for that.
Is it good? When did you have Yorkshire pudding? Pizza. I've made pizza a lot. I have made pizza a lot. And I've
Yeah.
been making some focaccia, so. So
Everyone
is
does love
Brazilian.
pizza.
Oh, Brazilian cheese bread is very good too.
Ooh, Brazilian cheese
You
bread.
do love that. Some tapioca starch. I'd have to pick up some tapioca starch. But I could make that for sure. Beef drippings, flour, and cheese. Oh, I was told by one of my colleagues at work.
Now I know what it is. You gotta make Yorkshire pudding right now.
It does sound good, actually. One of my colleagues at work told me I needed to make a cottage pie, and I was like, what is a cottage pie? And apparently it's some Canadian thing, which is like in the prairies of Canada. It's like meat wrapped up in a thing and cooked and then put into like a little pastry.
Nice.
So I have to try that. It's very Canadian, apparently. Very prairie Canada.
Nice.
And I looked up the recipe and it was like the No Name brand, which is the Canadian, like, it's the generic brand. It was like No Name cottage pie. Savory pastry from Colombia. Ooh, that sounds good. I made a Portuguese tart once, and that was really good, but it wasn't savory. It was sweet and delicious.
I gotta start looking up some savory things.
Yeah, look up some savory things.
Savory thing.
Look up the buñuelo. Buñuelo. It's got good in the name. It's got to be good. Let me grab a thing to stick my muffin pan on when it's done. It always autofocuses my camera for me. Yeah, I haven't really made any savory food, so that's definitely a weakness in my baking. Went to Epcot and the French Pavilion had a great goat... Oh, now a goat cheese tart. That would be delicious. The local grocery store sells a whole bunch of different goat cheeses. A nice goat cheese and fig tart would be really nice. That would be delicious. I mean, savory food's really good. I've just never made it. So it's definitely a good thing to practice. Like a nice goat cheese tart, or from Food and Wine Festival that year. Ooh, and you can look up the rest. There are some recipes I've seen for goat cheese tarts. So I should be able to make them, and because it's like you have to make them and then you can make your own flavors off of them. So for each week of the Great British Baking Show, they have their signature challenge, which is basically they tell you what you're going to make and then you make your own spin off of it. So if you've never made like a savory tart before, it'd be really hard to know what flavors work well in a savory tart. So then you're kind of at a disadvantage because you only have a week to come up with your recipe and fix it all up. So my muffins are looking beautiful and I'm not bluffing. What about you, Charizard? Do you have it in the oven yet? It's okay if you don't. You're not speed running. I'm the speed runner. Just proven that it doesn't take very much effort to make your muffins. 15 to 20 minutes, throw it in the oven, wander away, come back. And muffins. Yeah, I think I'll look up recipes tomorrow, but I'll probably just make something savory. Sunday is my more like exploratory baking day. Fridays are my I came home from work and I can bake something short and quick day. And Sundays are I'm going to try something challenging and new. And then Saturdays are reserved for bike rides. And skiing. You want to go skiing with me?
Skiing?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're invited next weekend.
Nice.
We can try anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how skiing will go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I've never been skiing before.
Well, if you want, you can just hang out at the chalet or something.
Yeah, just. Yep. I'm not saying I wouldn't mind trying. I guess.
It would be fun. I mean, everyone else is going night skiing every Friday for the next 3 or 4 weeks, so.
Really?
Yep. As a work outing. So we can catch a ride if we want.
Wow. Next 3 or 4 Fridays.
Next 3 or 4 Fridays, we could go skiing. People are crazy.
Night skiing. The only thing better than not knowing how to ski is not being able to see that you don't know how to ski because you can't see anything because it's night.
Well, they have lights on.
Yeah, it makes
resort.
sense. I mean, you can see the resort.
I can see the resort
and it
from
has
my
lights.
house.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, of course. They lit the mountain.
They
Very
did.
smart of them.
They didn't want people to stumble and die.
Yes.
And break their legs. Even more. I'm gonna check if it's done. I might want to rotate it because the fan's not running. So I don't think it's quite done. Nope. Needs more time.
It smells good though.
It does smell good. So my toothpick came out dirty. It needs more time.
But it does smell good.
It smells like cinnamon and tastiness. So probably my Friday streams will be things like lemon bars or little quick and easy baking things, just practicing and flavors, quick things. And then if I'm doing something that takes like a whole bunch of dough rising or proofing, I'll either do it on Sunday or I'll like do it the night before and leave it in the refrigerator to proof overnight. But my work really appreciated my basket of bread I made last Sunday. I actually I made a giant basket of bread. I don't know if anyone saw it. If you didn't see it, it's on my channel. You can check it out or check out the highlight. Yeah. The quicker you bake, the quicker you have fun on a Friday night. Oh, except it's more like Newt was having fun, so now I have not so much time to have fun. But my work actually ate everything from that basket, and there's only like 15 people, and they ate all of my muffin, all of the rolls, and the entire bread basket by Wednesday. That 20 pounds of challah bread. They ate it all. It was impressive. And the blueberry rolls didn't even make it to lunch. Although, so the majority of my work said that they liked the blueberry rolls over the cherry blood orange rolls. But I think I like the blood orange rolls better than the blueberry.
I liked it all, honestly.
And how you doing?
Anthelos.
How are you doing? Ooh, Anthulos. Yeah, I also have to remake those eclairs button. Now that I've got that extract, I can make the banana eclairs without making the fluid off. Are you doing anything fun tonight, Anth? Playing some Elden Ring, or are you taking a break? Playing some Pokemon? Anth is an awesome guy. And Button is awesome. And Charizard is awesome. Charizard doesn't stream though. But that doesn't make Charizard any less awesome. Yeah, it was really nice and sunny today, but it was cold. So the slopes apparently got a lot of rain this week, and it's supposed to be nice. And about this time last year, everyone was going to the ski slopes, like they were leaving early on Fridays. So it was like 4 o'clock, and no one was at my work because they all went to the slopes. So they were like, so I just kind of left early and came home, and it was awesome. Anthony CRB. CRB, are you being a pro gamer? Let's see. Did you put a CRB command in my chat? You gotta put a CRB command in my chat. CRB is a god tier gamer. Everyone knows that. Maybe we don't even need the command because it's just facts. CRB, god tier gamer. Describe pro gamer. CRB, pro gamer, TM. Because he's a robot. I don't know, Newt. CRB is all potential. But then that makes it sound like he has no skill. He's all potential. So CRB, CRB, 70% potential, 30% skill. No. Okay. No, that sounds mean. Sorry, CRB. All right, this is what we're gonna make the command say. CRB, you haven't even seen my final form yet. Yes. No, CRB, I didn't mean it. No sad faces. Yeah, Anth knows what I'm trying to say. 100% potential, 200% skill, 5% something. You know that song, and then it's like, remember the name. I'm really bad at singing. But it's like a hip-hop song that was pop about potential and skill and remember the name. I think it was Timberland. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Not anyone paying attention probably, but someone, somewhere, knows what I'm talking about. Oh, the blueberries smell good. CRB does know the song. Newt, do you know the song I was talking about?
Yep.
You know the song?
I do know the song.
What's the song? 100% potential, 200% skill, 300% God gamer. That's right.
I added the one at the end.
I see that.
Yeah, it's what's it called? Remember the Name by Fort Minor?
Oh, Fort Minor. Same thing as Timberland. Obviously. Gosh. Yeah, I think Newt's jealous of you, CRB. A little bit jealous of you. It's like when you're in high school or whatever and you're on the sports team and you're trying so hard and then someone just comes in and they just pick up a skill immediately. That's CRB. Oh, hey Ryan. Muffins are in the oven. They should almost be done actually. I'm speedrunning muffins. And telling CRB why Newt is jealous of him. And it's a good jealousy. It's because he can see in him so much potential. CRB could be the number one. Newt's dying over. I don't know why he's dying. No, it's not the time, CRB. It's how long it took to get the time. Ryan, are you making the muffins as well, or are you stalking us in our house? Because it does smell good. Hit the bell, Charizard. Yours only took 50 minutes to get in the oven. That is only twice as much time, but you still win.
It's not bad.
It's not bad time at all. That is a decent time. So my recipe, I did post it on Twitter, which I think, yep, there you go, if you want to check out the recipe. I also have a little Discord where I post everything I've baked, and I will post everything I will bake later. How much does Newt talk about me off stream, and how much described in a percentage contains the God Gamer cult mentality? Oh, it's hot in here, man. This oven's just heating things up.
Feel free to answer honestly.
I don't know. I think he thinks you're his friend. It's okay. You don't have to be. You don't have to be his friend. It's more like little offhand comments where he's just like, oh yes, things. Not like, we don't sit down, dissect God tier gamer CRB.
Yeah, personally, I believe that I describe you as a God gamer probably every other sentence.
Probably at least.
I mean, I don't know. It's
at least every other. That might be underselling it. Yeah. Every conversation, everyone starts with, so CRB, the God tier gamer.
Well, it's okay. It's not that bad. But
so I was gonna be doing that. I was gonna play this game, but CRB is gonna start playing that game, and I just can't compete. So, like, my times are already trash.
Okay, I've never not played a game because I couldn't compete with CRB. I wouldn't play any game if that was the case.
No, I don't know that our marriage has space for CRB God tier gamer and me.
Well, I don't talk.
I mean.
I don't talk about CRB that much. I mean, sometimes I say stuff like, you won't believe the gaming CRB did today. But, like, it's not that much. It's not that much.
Muffins are ready to come out. Yeah, no, I'm just messing. I'm not. Oh. I'm just messing with you, CRB. But he does mention that you're a God tier gamer frequently.
True story, by the way.
But there's plenty of a room in our marriage for CRB God tier gamer. Oh, I'm gonna need the other one. I'm not strong enough to one-arm it.
I mean, if it's a really heavy thing, this is...
What?
Nothing. Oh ho ho. Nice. Now this is a muffin tray rack.
Is speed racing.
I'm just gonna, like, sniff one.
So the streusel is the little things on top. These are my blueberry muffins with streusel.
I'm just gonna like sniff one.
It took me 15 minutes to get them in the oven. Actually, it took me closer to 18, but the first 3 minutes I was waiting for you. Yeah, so around 15 minutes into the oven. 5 minutes at 425, 15 minutes at 375, and you have muffins.
It smells really good. Yeah, it smells really good.
So I followed the recipe I posted, except I added some oats to my streusel, and I also added a little bit. Oh, you didn't. That doesn't matter. It still counts, Charizard. You're making muffins.
Oh no, you gotta start over. Oh no. Nah, it still counts.
It's cool.
So I'd eat one right now, but I think I'd burn my mouth.
I'm gonna move these, and then I will cut one open so you guys can see it. Pretty exciting stuff.
This is exciting.
They do cool faster when they're not in their pan, but
oh man,
this is good stuff. So I really like these little bakery cups. You can get them on Amazon too. They just make things look so much more pretty. It totally counts, Charizard. Eating something straight from the oven, be like, ow, 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 nom, 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 ow, nom, ow, ow, nom. Yeah, you hold it. Or it's like when you grab something and it's from like the -80 freezer, and you're like, this is fine, and then it slowly starts burning you. Yeah. So you could totally make these with frozen blueberries. You could totally make these with raspberries or with cranberries. Any berry at all. Blackberries you might have to cut up into pieces. They'd be kind of big. So you get this. It's a muffin. Look at that muffiny muffinness.
Oh man.
With the streusel. It's like a little mushroom. So you can see, because I did the little protective barrier on the base, there's no blueberries at the bottom. So you don't have to, so it does work. You don't have to worry about your blueberries sinking. And we will cut this in half. Nice and soft. And there's blueberries throughout. And there's steam. Blueberries and steam and goodness. And that's, I guess I could have gone a little bit heavier on the streusel. You can see the streusel is just those oats and the sugar and the crunch. But it looks good. It looks good. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. You can bake along. Charizard is making some right now. It does taste good. Well, and the recipe is super simple. If you want to make it fancier, you could replace some of the melted butter with, you know, mashed banana. You might want to make the recipe first, or you can just look at my video and see what the consistency was like. Because if you're replacing things, you just want to make sure the consistency stays about the same.
Thanks.
But the putting a little bit of batter down at the bottom before mixing in the fruit definitely protects your bottom from getting blueberries in it. So that actually works, whereas like putting cornstarch or flour on top of your berries before mixing it in your batter does not work. Ooh.
It's a tasty looking chunk.
Mmm. It's a tasty tasting chunk. These are some good breakfast muffins. They taste like what you get at a bakery.
Mm-hmm. I agree. From the very small chunk I had.
Eat more chunk.
But I agree, it does. My chunk's falling apart.
As it should. You like the streusel on top?
Mm-hmm.
Nom nom. So I guess that's my speedrun muffins. Anyone got any? I guess I'll make something savory for tomorrow, for Sunday. I'll look up some recipes, make something savory. Newt will work his way through about a dozen muffins. Half dozen? I'll give some to Simone.
I'll definitely have an additional one tonight. And then tomorrow morning, and then
As many as you can handle.
they're out tomorrow.
They're just
and
so
then-
big and puffy. Like sometimes I make the small muffins, but I made these muffins huge and I think they're better. Just giant muffins.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next time I'll try a chocolate one.
Mm.
Or I should try something new, like a chocolate. I've never made a lot of nut recipes, so maybe like a white chocolate pistachio muffin or something. That could be interesting. Because, on these bake shows, they never do simple flavors. They're always, like, one-upping it.
True.
But you can't one-up the flavor. You just
Just take the whole thing.
You just took the... You can't one-up the flavor until you know what a good muffin is like in an easy flavor. So... Alright. Well, I guess... Probably gonna end my stream. I've made some muffins. They're delicious. I speed ran it. Thank you guys for joining me and checking out my muffins. Ryan and Button and Charizard and CRB. You guys are so supportive and awesome. And it was good having a new chatter here. It's just nice having everyone here. Everyone new. Bruno's here too. Yes, Master of Splits. Forgot your name. It was cool having you here as well. Sorry, I thought you were a Celeste speedrunner coming in from Newt's channel, but it was cool having everyone. You should make some muffins, Bruno. I posted the recipe on my Discord. It took me 15 minutes to get them in the oven, and then just 20 minutes to bake them. So Charizard is making them right now with blueberries. So you can make them. These are super easy, easiest starting recipe ever. I believe in you. You should, Bruno. Your parents, if you live with your parents, I think you live with your parents. I don't know. They would be very impressed. Ah, thanks for joining the server, Button. How do I raid?
Well, you hopefully, so you have to go to your stream dashboard.
Stream dashboard. All right. You should make them. Everyone should make muffins. They're delicious. They're easy. And people get really impressed. But as you guys saw tonight, they're super easy and fast to make. And they don't take very many ingredients. So you can just have some fresh muffins, Only takes 15 minutes hands-on work. Then it's just in the oven and you pull them out and eat them.
Easy.
I definitely recommend it. Let's see. Do you have someone I should rate?
Really my only suggestion is Jess.
Okay, I will rate Jess. Jess Werner?
Yep.
He's nice. So I'm gonna raid Jess, guys. Thanks for joining and being around here. So awesome. Everyone is awesome. I like everyone in the community. I will catch you guys around on this side and on your streams. Good night, everyone. Aw, Bruno with the heart penguin.